Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It is the day before Valentine's Day and I got a really special announcement. So for V-Day this year, we're gonna go live. And that's right, we're gonna go live and we're gonna dyno my CTS-V wagon. If you guys have been paying attention to some previous videos, you will know that all I did was street tuning. We put a stroker engine in it after it's been down for over a year, and I don't know what numbers it puts down. But for V-Day, we're gonna find out together. So if you guys are looking for your V fix now, well, I got a bunch of Camaros right here and Corvettes. But I do have something on the dyno that I'm going to hook you up with. So this fancy CTS-V3 behind me, we are about to dyno it. What we're doing first is we are draining the fuel out of it because it came with 25% ethanol in it. And for us to do our flex fuel tuning, we have to actually drain it out, go back to gas, and then once we are done there, we will put E85 in it after draining it again. And if we can't run full E85, then we'll start diluting it to a point where we actually can. So now we're going to well, once this is done, we're going to put some 80. Once this is done, we're going to put some 93 octane in it and then let it rip. Potato chip. So this V was built by another shop, and for us to tune it, we have to put some credits on ours. We have to license some credits on our HP tuners. However, if you have your own HP tuners, this guy right here, you are able to basically keep the credits with you. So one of the things that we're recommending to our customers is that, hey, you should buy HP tuners. Not only does it do the logging and the tuning of it, it's also something that you can use with Track Addict, Race Render, and a couple other cool things that are more valuable. And it doesn't work on just one car. It works on all of them as a scanner to many different degrees. And I mean, you could do a lot with it. So $300, totally worth it. And then when we're doing our initial tune, we don't have to put that extra fee that we do for 16 plus cars. You don't have to put that to waste, and then like if you get this later, you have to do it again. So really cool, definitely worth doing. Now for this car, we're going to pull the tune and see what kind of junk's on it, because we're pretty sure that the tuner before blew up the transmission. This transmission is we had replaced by Tin King, because when it got here, it didn't move. You'd start it up, it would move for a split second and then stop. Probably because there was so much crap in the pan that it would suck up all the debris into the filter, clog it, and then have no trans pressure for anything else. So we replaced that, and I'm not even going to run it on that tune because I don't want to blow up this new transmission. We're going to wipe it and start from there. So now we're going to plug in here. If you haven't seen our how to use video, oh my gosh, I can't find it. If you haven't seen our how to use the MPVI2, the video is like definitely worth doing, and we are going to start scanning this bad boy. I'm going to scan it all, see how much crap is done to this thing. Well, I think we know why the transmission died. Pretty much all the torque management is disabled. Like, sure, it's got snappy upshifts. But, now this car is one of life's great mysteries, because it was built by another shop, and the owner, the current owner, so not the one that had it done, doesn't know everything that is done to it. So the problem is that means that I don't, and now I'm wiping the tune and trying to, which is not a very good tune, and now I'm trying to figure out what's actually done to it, which is good data. Like it says it might have injectors upgraded. Maybe. I don't know. It seems like it may, but for us to find out, we actually have to take the blower off and start pulling injectors out in order to find out if it's got the upgraded injectors. This is one of the problems of doing this stuff like secondhand. It makes my life tough. So sometimes when you don't get your car back like right away, it's like, yeah, it can't be done in one day. It might be for reasons like this. Like, I like to do stuff in-house. That way I know everything that's on the car and know that it meshes together. So this is one of those that I'm going to try to get done today. But there's a chance that we're going to find more and more stuff that we need to do before it can be properly dynoed. I got it started, and it's idling a hell of a lot better than it did before. It starts right up now, idles, which is good. Sounds good too. Now to make that idle well, instead of like working with the tune on there that I'm pretty sure was the reason why the transmission exploded, I loaded a tune from a very similar car on. So copy and paste, some people have a problem with copy and paste, but like sometimes you actually need a really good baseline, and then you modify from there. So it's like, hey, this is what works with these modifications. You're not going to put like the Rotofab Big Gulp intake on one of these things and try to run it on the factory math curve, because it's not going to work. It's going to be like way too rich. So like you need to like build it for the car the best you can, but like use a good base. And that's what I did here, and it's definitely way better than what was on it, and we're going to find out just how much right now. Okay, now that we've loaded some tunes on, let's get this puppy going. Oh, shit, seat's moving. What the fuck? Ah, I'm stuck! God damn it! We'll see what happens when we rev it out. It's kind of like where I want it to be. I'm going to get like full data and hopefully no wind. $790. I think we're gonna go with E now. I think this is as far as I'm gonna take pump gas on this setup. So now we are going to drain the pump gas out of here. And where are we going? E85. We're gonna see if we can get that full E85. I do believe it has injectors in it. So it might make it, which would be pretty awesome.
$826.
We're doing a trans fast learn. It's calibrating D. Calibrating the D. There it goes. It's doing some funky shit. Now what's happening here is the transmission is purging out all the fluid, and then it's going to figure out how much fluid needs to go in to basically get the trans tuned for itself. It's kind of like the trans kind of wears differently. Clutch packs, basically, they wear over time, and this basically lets the car know where they're at, so it knows how much fluid to apply in order to like actually engage gears and stuff. Amazing, right? I know, I thought so too. So on pump gas, she made an astounding 790 horsepower, and then when we switched over to E85, and this is only on like 14 pounds of boost, maybe 15 depending when, hoodlum. She picked up 30 more horsepower, actually almost 40. She ended up with 826 rear-wheel horsepower. This is pretty badass for a black V. And then we're going to get ready for Valentine's Day. So tomorrow If you're watching this today, if you're not watching it today, well, then you'll see the video. But tomorrow we are going to go live on Facebook or YouTube. So definitely hit up our Facebook page. It's Complete Street Performance on Facebook. I think there's better quality on the Facebook live feeds than there are on the YouTube live feeds, so we might give it a shot. Hell, we might even do both. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. But stay tuned. Definitely check us out on both Facebook and YouTube. And definitely check out our website, cspracing.com. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And, well, see you tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Adios.